Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm rarely on this channel, but sometimes I do come back because I like talking to myself in front of the camera. Yeah, lame joke. But yeah, so I and it does help me, and I think it's nice to, talk. And for the people who do sometimes watch me talk and ramble, like if it does help them, then yeah. So today I'm going to talk about making some noise. Um, what do I mean by making some noise? I'm saying when you're part of the minority, a minority group, and you see that there is an injustice happening in your group. For example, I'm gay and I'm not part of the heteronormativity. I'm also black, so when you're black, you're viewed a certain way to other groups due to the anti-blackness that's going around places, whether it's in America, whether it's in Asia, Europe. So I think it is important to make some noise and not being afraid of making that noise, because whenever the minority talks about an injustice that's happening in their community, uh, the ones who control, who are in a position of privilege and power, will always feel as if it bothers them, right? And I feel that when that happens, you know that somewhere you've you making a noise got to them. It makes them listen to your story. Um, I'm saying this because when I was younger, I and I think I've said that on this channel. I've dealt with racism and homophobia at the same time, and most of the time I felt like I didn't say anything because I was afraid. I was afraid. I was like, if I start talking, then the ones that are in the position of power can then control, or can say, or can just control me, and then it's I won't make many friends. I won't uh, get anywhere in life. So I was always very afraid, and as I'm getting older and I'm an adult now, I find that doing that in the past affects me now in the future, right? Well, in the future, it affects me now in the in the present. I've realized that because I always used to shut down. I'm socially awkward. I get scared when there's too many people around. But now that I'm starting to tell myself, like, I should talk. I should say when something is wrong. I find it's slowly helping me out of that certain situation, because I've always let uh, the people on who are privileged. So when it comes to homophobia, I'm not part of the heteronormativity. So I always like used to not say anything. People made fun the way people have made fun the way I walk, the way I act. Say I'm too feminine. They say, many things happen, like insulting me. Um, I've been called a fag. I've been called, the F word, fag, and most of the time I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want trouble. I didn't want, yeah, I just didn't want trouble. So now I'm starting to say I have to make some noise. I have to. It's important. I have to tell people when they're exaggerating, when they're going too far, and I'm starting to grow a little bit out of my shell. For example, like there's a channel that I've created, and I've asked for two people to help me out, Diane and Mariana. It's called the NPP channel. I'm gonna put the link below, and we talk about issues affecting people of color, affecting the LGBTQI, just through the lens of intersectional feminism. So the link will be there, the link to our channel, to our YouTube channel, the NPP. the new power paradigm. But yeah, that aside, it's just like it helped me, like, talk a bit more, and to fight to have a vocabulary, in order for me to defend my cause, um, and also to empathize, to look at other issues, to look at sexism, to look at the issues affecting natives, um, and most important, like, because I am black, things are affecting black people, not just in Africa, and in black people in Britain, and black people in Asia. And yeah, so I think it is important to make some noise, and to also know that when you're gonna make some noise, the people who are in a position of privilege will not like that, and they will find ways to shut you up. But you have to be able to fight and say no, and to be able to say, like, to be able to say when people are exaggerating. So this is my rant today. This is what I have to say, and yeah. So thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye.